Hi everyone, welcome to the video lecture of Titlee Solution 2022. In this video, I'll be solving the questions of environmental engineering. So let's get started. The first question we have is question number 40. It says solid waste treatment by pyrolysis refers to the options given are option A, treating with chemicals before heating, option B, no heating, option C, heating in presence of air, option D, heating in absence of air. The term pyrolysis refers to heating of an organic material in absence of air. So our answer is option D, heating in absence of air. Moving on to question number 41. Which is the first zone of purification in a sand bed? The options given are option A, heterotrophic zone, option B, electrolytic zone, option C, Schmutz-Decker zone, option D, autotrophic zone. If you look at the diagram of a sand bed, we see that the topmost zone or the first zone of a sand bed is Schmutz-Decker zone. So our answer is option C, Schmutz-Decker zone. Schmutz-Decker is a German word which means dirty skin. Now moving on to question number 42. It says, according to the Geological Survey, water with less than 1000 ml per liter of total dissolved solids is. The options given are option A, brine water, option B, fresh water, option C, slightly saline, option D, moderately saline. There is a slight mistake in this question. So last year 1 mark was allotted to all the students for this question. It says total dissolved solids. So it should have been 1000 mg per liter instead of ml per liter. So in that case, the answer would have been option B, fresh water. Question number 43. It says, under which act the Central Pollution Control Board of India is established? The options given are National Green Tribunal Act 2010, option B, the Air Act 1981, option C, the Water Act 1974, option D, the Environmental Protection Act 1986. The answer will be option C, the Water Act 1974. This act was enacted in 1974 to provide for the prevention and control of water pollution and for maintaining the wholesomeness of water in the country. Now let's move to question number 44. Which of the following greenhouse gases has the greatest heat trapping ability per molecule? The options given are carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, chlorofluorocarbon, methane. We know the major greenhouse gases are water vapor, carbon dioxide and methane. But when it comes to highest heat trapping ability per molecule, it is chlorofluorocarbon, which is commonly known as CFC. So our answer will be option C, chlorofluorocarbon. It's basically an artificial chemical. Let's move to question number 45. One of the following has a positive human influence on the environment. The options given are deforestation, option B, overpopulation, option C, pollution, option D, conservation. The answer will be option D, conservation. It's a common sense. Question number 46. Who was the first to recognize the problem of water pollution? The options are Aristotle, Theophrastus, Hippocrates, Thales. The answer will be option C, Hippocrates, the Greek physician. Now question number 47. The aerobic method of mechanical composting practiced in India is called option A, Indore method, option B, Nagpur method, option C, Bangalore method, option D, Bhopal method. Nagpur and Bhopal method do not even exist. The only two aerobic methods that are practiced in India are Indore methods and Bangalore methods. Let's see what's the difference between these two methods. In Indore method, composting is done aerobically, and in Bangalore method composting is done anaerobically. So from this we can say that the correct answer will be option A, Indore method. Let's see the other differences as well. Since in Indore method the composting is done aerobically, so decomposition is complete within 2 to 3 months. And since in Bangalore method composting is done anaerobically, so the decomposition requires 5 to 6 months. Another difference is that in Indore method mixing is done, but in Bangalore method no mixing is done. Now let's move to question number 48. Which of the following statements is true about the composition of calcium carbonate in soft water? The options given are 0 to 30 milligrams of CaCO3 per liter, option B 30 to 60 milligrams of CaCO3 per liter, option C 60 to 90 milligrams of CaCO3 per liter, option D 90 to 120 milligrams of CaCO3 per liter. The answer will be option B, 30 to 60 milligrams of CaCO3 per liter. Moving on to question number 49. Which of the following air pollution control devices has maximum efficiency? The options are electrostatic precipitator, option B dynamic precipitator, option C spray tower, option D wet cyclonic scrubber. All these devices are used to remove particulate matter. So among these four, electrostatic precipitator has the highest efficiency of about 99%. Dynamic precipitator and wet cyclonic scrubber has a efficiency of about 95%, and spray tower has an efficiency of about 90%. So our answer will be option A, electrostatic precipitator. Question number 50. It says minimum disturbances is caused to soil during. The options are contour farming, option B no-till farming, option C terrace farming, option D alley cropping. The answer will be option B. No-till farming is an agriculture technique for growing crops without disturbing the soil through tillage. It is also popularly known as zero tillage or direct drilling. Moving on to the last question, question number 51. Which of the following fluid is used in wet scrubbers? It will be wet, not web. The options given are lime, option B MgSO4, option C NaCl, option D K2Cr2O7. This figure shows the wet scrubbing process. In a wet scrubbing process, liquid or solid particles are removed from gas by passing it over a liquid. The most commonly used liquid are water and lime. So among these options, the correct answer will be option A, lime. So that's all for now. Thank you for listening. See you all in the next lecture.